Time magazine called him the unsung hero behind the internet. CNN called him a father of the internet. President Bill Clinton called him one of the great minds of the information age. He has been voted history's greatest scientist of African descent. He is Philip Emeagwali. He's coming to Trinidad and Tobago to launch the 2008 Kwame Ture lecture series on Sunday, June 8th at the JFK Auditorium, New St. Augustine, 5 p.m. The Emancipation Support Committee invites you to come and hear this inspirational mind address the theme, Crossing New Frontiers to Conquer Today's Challenges. This lecture is one you cannot afford to miss. Admission is free, so be there on Sunday, June 8th, 5 p.m. at the JFK Auditorium, New St. Augustine.
I'm Philip Emeagwali. Back in 1989, I was in the news for experimentally discovering how and why parallel processing makes computers faster and makes supercomputers fastest. I was in the news for experimentally discovering how and why to use that new supercomputer knowledge to build a new supercomputer that encircled a globe and encircled it in the manner the internet encircled a globe. Since 1989, I'm often asked to explain how parallel processing benefits you. That's like asking, what will the world be like without parallel processing? A world without parallel processing is a world in which 99 of the 100 processors inside your computer is turned off, and you are computing at 1% of your computer capacity and perhaps achieving 1% productivity level. Think of Lagos, Nigeria, which is Africa's new biggest city. Lagos, Nigeria has a population of 21 million. For every 3 persons in Lagos, there are 4 persons in the West African nation of Ghana. Lagos is 10 times more populous than the South African nation of Botswana. Imagine Lagos lit by 65,536 street lights. Imagine all the street lights in Lagos turned off. Imagine only one street light in Lagos turned on. Turning off all the street lights in Lagos and turning only one street light on puts Lagos in near total darkness. Imagine a new supercomputer that is a new internet and that is defined by a global network of 65,536 processors. Imagine all the processors within that internet or supercomputer turned off. Imagine only one processor within that internet or supercomputer turned on. Turning only one processor within that supercomputer puts that supercomputer in near total paralysis. A new supercomputer without parallel processing is reduced to the status of an ordinary computer. A new supercomputer that is not parallel processing is like Lagos, Nigeria, with only one street light on. In the unknown world of computers, the Pathfinder explored the world of parallel processing. The discoveries and inventions of the Pathfinder charted the course of computing. Yet, that Pathfinder was in a blindfolded relay race with fellow blindfolded racers. For me, Philip Emeagwali, I ran blindfolded across 1 binary million, or 16 times 2 raised to power 16 email pathways that I visualized as on the 15-dimensional surface of a globe that is embedded into a 16-dimensional universe. I completed that blindfolded race on the 4th of July of 1989, the year that I was in the news for experimentally discovering how and why parallel processing makes the computer faster and makes the supercomputer fastest, and how to use that new supercomputer knowledge to build a new supercomputer. The year 1989 was the year we changed the way we thought about the supercomputer. The year 1989 was the year we changed from the traditional vector processing supercomputer to the modern parallel processing supercomputer of today.
Insightful and brilliant lecture.